when it comes to Gauteng e-hailing services, we are basically an organization representing operators within the e-hailing transport system in Gauteng province. And we champion ourselves in saying we represent drivers that are compliant or operators that are compliant within the National Land Transport Act, working together with the stakeholders within the public transport sector, with the likes of Santago, the likes of NTA or GNTA, within the province of South Africa, or any other stakeholder within the public transport sector. But the most common, most effective thing is that within the industry is that e-hailing has disrupted the industry so much within the taxi industry that now we look like the children that do not want to listen to anybody. But yet we're crying out loud because we are the most affected, again, at the same time, industry when it comes to crimes in terms of robberies, extortion, and compliance, and the non-regulated effort that is happening within the government. Remember, e-hailing was signed into law by the president on 2023, I think in June, but we still, a year and above, we still don't have regulations. But with the likes of what's been happening in Gauteng province, we are able now to engage with our Department of Transport and also stakeholders within the transport sector to try and mitigate that we have an operational plan that will be able to sustain and also protect the other public modes of transport within the industry. But what we lack mostly within the transport sector is that the arrogance and the pride not to coexist within the industry. It's actually developing us to become enemies while we are not enemies. We can coexist because we are the young children of the taxi industry. The only thing we need is to find our own place where we can settle in, bring our own constituency and our members, and make sure that we adhere to what has been happening within the public transport sector. But the challenge is that even within the transport sector, minibuses, they're not affording us the opportunity to say, and then implement strategies and implement ways that we can operate together as a collective effort. But nonetheless, with that, we can also complain or always react to problems. But we need to find a way to say, what do we do rather than being reactive to anything that is always coming onto the industry? And we are saying as Gauteng e-hailing services, we are here to represent drivers. And what we wish for most of our Gauteng drivers is that be compliant. Join the structures that are recognized by the Gauteng Department of Transport. Be compliant with the stakeholders within the public transport sector. It does not mean anything for you to stand alone out there and find yourself standing in the rain and while others are secured within the transport sector.